Good morning, everyone. Imagine holding something small in your hands that can take you to entirely different worlds, letting you race cars, build cities, survive zombie apocalypse, or even compete in global tournaments. That small object is a video game controller. Today, I want to talk about why this everyday object is more important than many people realize. I chose this topic for a personal reason. My husband and my son are both really big gamers, and playing games together is one of the main ways they connect and spend time with each other. It's a hobby they both enjoy, and I've watched them laugh, compete, and work together while playing. Seeing that made me realize that something as simple as a controller can actually help people bond. It made me curious about how video games and controllers have evolved and how gaming can impact our brains and social lives. At first glance, a video game controller may just look like a plastic with buttons and joysticks. However, it actually represents decades of technological innovation. Early controllers were extremely simple. For example, early home gaming systems like the Atari 2600 used a basic joystick with only one button. As ne- as technology improved, consoles like the Nintendo Entertainment System introduced directional pads and multiple buttons, allowing players to interact with games in more complex ways. Today's controllers include features like vibration feedback, motion sensors, and touchpads that respond directly to what happens inside the game. Beyond technology, video games that also connect to how our brains function. According to the American Physiological Association, playing with certain types of video games can improve skills like problem solving, attention, and spatial awareness. This means that while people often think gaming is just entertainment, research shows it can actually support certain types of cognitive development. Research also suggests that video games can provide broader physiological benefits. In a study published in American Physiologist Researchers, Isabella Granick, Adam Lobel, and Rudger CME Ingalls found that video games can improve problem solving skills, creativity, and persistence. Their research explains that games often require players to think strategically and adapt to challenges and keep trying after failure. Af- these are skills that can be useful in real life situations as well. Another interesting finding comes from neuroscience research. A study by Simone Kahn and colleagues found that playing certain video games can actually lead to changes in the brain structure related to spatial navigation, memory formation, and strategic planning. This study, published in Molecular Physistry, showed that participants who regularly played video games demonstrated measurable changes in areas of the brain connected to learning and coordination. In addition to mental skills, video games have also create strong social connections. Many modern games allow players to connect online through gaming networks where they can communicate through headsets, work together as teams, and compete with people all over the world. Gaming has even developed into professional competitions known as esports, where players compete in tournaments watched by millions of people. What used to be considered a solo activity has grown into a global social experience. I personally seen this social side of gaming at home. When my husband and son play together, it's not just about winning or losing the game. It's about spending time together, working as a team, and sharing something they both enjoy. The controller becomes more than just a device, it becomes part of a shared experience. In conclusion, the video game controller may seem like a simple object, but it represents much more than entertainment. It reflects technological innovation, supports cognitive development, and helps build social connections between players. The next time you see someone building a controller or holding a controller, remember that it's not just a piece of plastic for playing a game. It's a gateway to creativity, learning, com- competition, and sometimes even family bonding. Thank you.